Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. My name is Drake and I'm so happy to see you. This is the 40-day practice of recognizing that the end is the beginning and realizing that we don't have to be stuck in the limits of our perception. You know, I am what I would call an absurdist. I am dedicated to the absurd. And I'm delusional about it. I'm what I call positively delusional. My delusion is that I believe and have faith in humanity, and I have faith in what is deeper than humanity. Now, don't get me wrong, I recognize it's delusional. I'm recognizing that what I'm saying is not necessarily supporting this deep and abiding faith that I have. But I want to suggest to you that being delusional is not the worst thing in life. I have issues with people who don't realize they're delusional. When they think that they have this element of truth and that they don't realize that maybe they could possibly be wrong. I accept the fact that I have a delusional relationship to this positivity. It's a situation that I have developed and conditioned myself to believe. I do it by saying positive things to myself on a regular basis. I do it by looking for flow and finding flow everywhere I go. I do it by continuing to look for what I'm hoping to see rather than what I don't want to be experiencing. In this relationship to being positive delusional, I build this delusion in a way that makes me find a relationship between what is absurd and reality itself. What I want to suggest to you is that anything great in this life at some point was absurd. And I want to suggest to you that you can make a difference. It's important to realize that a sun doesn't limit its level of shining. Why not shine as though you were someone who could make a real difference? Maybe that's absurd. Maybe you and I can't make a real difference, but I actually feel that we can. If you can make a difference with one person, if you can make a difference with one person feeling and supporting them in feeling more hope, you can be that point that expands this delusion until it becomes reality. Maybe the world can become better based on what we as individuals do. What do you do doing that feels impossible that you think might make a big difference? Remember, this year coming up could be one of the best years of our life if we hold the possibility. I'm going to ring the bell and I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. The Lotus Sutra tells us that all things are like soap bubbles, meaning that they could pop at any moment and be completely different. That is true in a way of institutions and elements that we thought were going to be the way they were always going to be and that have shifted in the last few years. But maybe things can get better. Maybe things that seem so stuck can find movement and find a way that we can connect all of us through the human heart. So thank you so much for joining. Please let other people know about these videos. Like and support the videos. And let's create this circle so that we end up doing something that we would never have anticipated. And that's what genius does. Genius does the miraculous. I bring my hands together and I bow to you because I am positively delusional. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.